Yo, what's up? That's dope, man. GG. Right now I'm spamming green missions because I just logged on after doing the 4-hour mythic missions, and I need some dopamine, so I thought it would be fun. And if anybody watching isn't an asshole, and they need any of the extra blueprints that I pull out of green missions, I give them to people. And because green missions still give legendaries. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty dope. Mainly, it's just, like, as I upgrade these, so this is a rainbow legendary R7, and on a green mission, it's pulling out gold legendaries, so really just, like, messing around, testing stuff, min-maxing. So the mythic missions are only, a mission can only give you the top tier of the droid that's doing the mission. So if you have an epic in there, even if it's a rainbow epic, it's not going to give you good mission. It's not going to give you good shit. If you have a default legendary or even a gold legendary and even a diamond legendary, you're not going to get the right stuff. But when you have a rainbow legendary in there and you're running mythics, it'll give you other rainbow legendaries, which is what you need to complete the droid X so that you can complete all the rebirths. I'm also spanning green missions because I need the money. And look at that, 566 mil on minute 34. Like, I need the money. I need to hit 21 bill. The fastest way to get money is by doing space missions. The fastest way to get droids is by doing space missions. It's almost as if the Star Wars game centers around building droids to run space missions. Isn't that crazy, guys? I know, I just figured it out too, because I got lost in the dopamine of crafting and looking at the carousel and collecting coins. But in reality, you should be focusing all of your effort on collecting rainbow legendaries by doing the space missions, and then putting the diamond and rainbow legendaries into the the astromech slot, and then running your space missions. Run all of them. Figure out which tiers give which rewards. That's cool. I need to get 20 something billion so then I can Rebirth 15. I have all the rainbow legendaries, so for until the Rebirth start requesting mythic, I just need to buy my way up the Rebirth chart. And at a minute 34 for a green mission that can potentially pay like 600 million, that's pretty sick. If you're targeting a rainbow B1 heavy, that's an epic droid. So you should put a rainbow epic or a legendary, a gold legendary, or a default legendary. You have a higher chance to get a reward if the droid that's in your space mission, that's in your little slot over here, astromech slot, is of similar or greater value than the one that you want. Like that, see? This is a rainbow R9 or BB9 legendary, and it just gave me a gold legendary all R7. These are off the green missions, folks. Like, you guys gotta lock in. These green missions will put out, look at that, a rainbow epic sentry. I don't need this. So I'm gonna sell it because I need the money. I need the money! Yeah, it says common, but it's only common based on the droid that you have in there. It's not going to just give you a default common when you have a legendary in there. That's not how it works. You got to actually try it and look at it. It rolls through the loot table faster because it's only a minute and 34 seconds. So if I do 10 missions at a minute and 34 seconds, I will roll through the loot table faster than if I do a mythic mission or a whatever mission, you know? That was a lucky conveyor job. There's another one. Gold Mecha Droid, legendary, through a green mission. Why? Because I have a rainbow legendary droid doing the mission. And when the BB-8 event happens, we'll be running mythics like nobody's business, because once you get that BB-8, it adds a plus 300% speed to your space missions. So a mission that takes a minute 34 will take 8 seconds. It's alright. I have multiple accounts. If I lose all my droids, it'll just give me a reason to stop playing and wasting my time on this game. Devs are aware, but I lose all mine. That's bummer, Super Gramps. I'm sorry. I need to take a break from this game anyway. The Star Wars vibes have taken over my life, as you can see, being Rebirth 14 and having all this gear, yada yada yada. I can admit I have indulged myself a little too much. I got addicted solely because Star Wars as well. Yeah, so like, that's for me, man. Like, Star Wars is peak for me. Like, that's it. You can't beat if somebody who's like, hey man, you want to go smoke some crack with this hooker behind the back of the gas station? I'm like, nah, man, I don't know. Like, she was formerly one of the dancers in Jabba Hutt's palace. She's hit some hard times. I'll be like, fuck yes, let's go chat with her. I might not smoke crack, buy her services, but I definitely gotta go see what's up. Maybe you can get her a drink and a sandwich or something, because Star Wars is peak for me, man. It represents everything that I feel good about from my childhood. Look at that legendary gold Optus Strike. From a Diamond R7. Will soon be replaced by this Rainbow R7. So a Diamond R7 puts it at 140, and a Rainbow R7, as we can see here, puts it at 134. So it's shaving 6 seconds. That's cool. Hey, my man, Cyclograph. Mecha Droid, we got the whole game. So you guys are seeing why I'm running these green missions. Like, you only need one Rainbow Legendary for this to happen. And then you run green missions and you get gold legendaries, and then you upgrade the gold legendaries and you get more Rainbow Legendaries. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all know what I'm saying. Now let's talk about these fighting droids. Very lackluster. Like, I know that they're like shooting fireballs, shooting lasers, but man, I wish that they could at least stop this from happening. This visual glitch. It takes you out of the immersion. I don't know. Maybe like have them like, oh, make them have vocal lines or something, like little blurbs. I don't know. It just feels half-baked. Feels empty. Just my opinion. Oh, okay. Another Diamond BB9. A gold B2RT. Okay. So this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the last 6 missions I've done, I've gotten 6 gold legendaries. Gold monowalker. Hell yeah, baby. Actually need that for the Droid X. You're a fuck off. Right here. Apparently they plan on updating and showing content long term and adding content long term. I'll hype it and miss so much. Yeah, here's my little brain theory. I'm not convinced we can have peak anything right now long term because brain rot, social media, the news cycle, and the way that people just go from one thing to the next so quickly. It's like we can't have nice things anymore. We can't have something that takes some time. Like people don't even understand or comprehend slow cooked meats. What's a crock pot? I just know a microwave. Like people, the zeitgeist of society has changed so much that I don't even know, man. I don't feel good about it. I know 90% of y'all don't even get what the fuck I'm saying, but it is what it is. Another legendary gold proto roller. We got the whole club over here. Look at this. We got gold Mecha Droid, gold Proto Roller, gold Opera Strike, gold BB9, gold B2RP, gold Cyclograv. This is how you do it, folks. This is how you complete your Droid X, which then allows you to just pay money for your rebirths. Once you've completed your Droid X, you just have to pay money for your rebirths. Sorry, I got two kids that are going crazy. Does the glitch still work? Let's see if they updated it. Talking about the gold boost when you get 25 each, or there's a benefit of fully completing it. Yeah, I mean the benefit to fully completing it is that you have them. It's not easy. You still need 4,000 credits just to go from diamond to rainbow. Sitting there doing the bug for 4,000 credits, it takes over like 2.5 hours. I mean, it just swaps sitting there watching the conveyor for sitting there getting chips. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have all of your rainbow legendaries, it's a lot quicker than running around. Yeah, it is. But I got 2,087 just running around for 3 days, and then I used that to upgrade a gold to a diamond for 1,200 credits and 1,200 chips. I don't know. It's fun, right? It's the way the game's supposed to be. You're supposed to go out, fight the stormtroopers, go out, fix the moisture evaporators, and then you get the chips. It's just the way it is. But we're all too. They put it on a game like Fortnite that is filled with people who are impatient, have no attention span, who don't understand a grind. They're like, "Oh, World of Warcraft, that's for unk. That's unked out." So, I mean, I get it, I understand it, but it is what it is. Yeah, it still works. Go try it out. Probably they might delete all your droids. So, if you're talking about the gold boost when you get 25 of each, or there's a benefit to fully completing it. Lily baby. Nah, man, WoW's not dead. WoW is WoW is so alive that people make private servers of it. Think about that. WoW is so alive that people make private servers of it to play old versions of WoW because that's what they want to do because it's better than retail. That means to me, that means the game is alive. People are willing to pay other people, not Blizzard, to play on private servers. It's like saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is dead, even though there's a thriving role playing community within Red Dead Redemption and GTA 5. GTA 5 came out in like 2012. I think that World of Warcraft will always be around because it's a OG. They are Blizzard. They have a great business model in place. And I have a friend. I have a like a best friend who has played WoW from the very beginning, and he plays it right now. He's 37 years old, and he is like a diehard World of Warcraft fan. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. As you can see here on my Droid X, if you have all of your rainbow legendaries and all your rainbow epics, you'll be able to meet all the requirements for all the rebirths because the rebirths requirements are rainbow legendaries after rank 12. So after you hit rank 12, it's just straight up rainbow legendaries. So focus on getting them. Money, money, money. I love this money. Need 21 billion. We're gonna get level. We're gonna get Rebirth 15, baby. It's coming. The time is coming. I guess I could sell out a bunch of these and get a bunch of money. Really get out of there. Look at that beautiful sunset. Like, these colors. That's beautiful. We ain't going to Jakku, girl. Get the hell out of here. That gave me 48 million credits. $48 million credits for a gold legendary. I saw a lady come in today who was in my chat who said she has all of the Droid X completed except for one droid. I was like, what? That's crazy. That technically makes her the best droid, or the best Droid Tycoon player. She has all of them except for the BB-8 and one more. It was like a rainbow epic she couldn't get her hands on for some reason. I can't wait to make my base rainbow. So it said 96 million to buy it, but then it only pays me 48 million. These Jawas are ripping me off. Paying me less than half of what the sticker price is. Pay 40% of the sticker price on these blueprints. These Jawa bitches. No, they're not bitches. They're doing business with me. Technically, they're pretty nice guys. They don't have to do business with me. Sorry, homie, we're not doing any party invites right now. I'm gonna get done what I need to get done, and then I'll do party invites and do giveaways and all that stuff. But I'm gonna take some time to get done what I need to get done. It's easier to do that without anybody running around or fucking with stuff. If you do want to join up and do giveaways and stuff and have me help you out, just send me a friend request on Epic, and I'll get around to it when you see I'm online later on live doing stuff. You can link up 420, 420, baby. That's the Austrian painter's birthday. You're so close to having 21 billion. What the fuck? I just had a rainbow R7 blueprint here, and now it's gone. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I spent 300 mil on that fucking thing. Where is it? I did not accidentally sell it like a retail, did I? Oh shit. I know I had one because I was going to replace this diamond R7 with the rainbow R7, and now it's fucking gone. What devs are rolling around here just making fucking shit disappear? All these gold ones don't disappear, but my rainbow disappears? Who the fuck is doing this shit? This game is... What the fuck? Dude, it takes a long time to get that much money. And then the shit just disappears? What the fuck is that all about, guys? Whatever, dude. I'll just do the chip glitch and fucking upgrade it the old way. Fuck you guys. You're gonna make my shit... That's why I don't give a shit about doing glitches and stuff. If your game is gonna make my stuff that I paid for and spent 12 hours of real life time grinding for disappear because your game's broken, well then guess what? Your game's also broken to the point where it's giving me free chips, so I guess fix your game. Right? Like, what else are you supposed to do? The game is deleting my shit. I'm going to use the game to make that not matter as much. We're about to hit Rebirth 15 in a matter of moments. It's need 500 million more credits. This is what the rich life looks like. Gold and diamond legendaries everywhere you look. I have so many gold and diamond legendaries, they're just pouring out of the seams. They're spilling out of my pocket all over the floor. I can't help myself. That's just too much. I see some of you seeing this thinking, oh, must be nice. You know what? It is, motherfucker. It is nice. So here's the meta, right, guys? The droid that's down here will give you more droids of its same kind. Alright? So when there's an R7 here, it's going to give me R7s. When there is a BB9 here, it's going to give me BB9s. And apparently proto rollers. That's a little piece of meta for you. Okay, so we're coming into the end game now. Missions pay out the most because you complete them the fastest. See, Lily knows. She's only 7 months old. Alright, folks. World first. Rank 15, Rebirth. Let's go. Boom, see? Rank 16. I already have those rainbow legendaries. I just need to get 52 billion credits. If you fill up your droid X, you will hit every requirement for the rebirths. Because the rebirths require droids. So fill up your droid X, and then you're good to go, folks. It does feel kind of bad. I'm like, oh, I'm throwing away gold legendaries. But I need the money to get the next rebirth. Oh, speaking of, let's change our base to rainbow. Boom, baby. Rainbow base. Let's go. Which droid are you using on the left? It's a Diamond R7. I mean, a Rainbow R7. This guy right here. It's a Rainbow R7. I think it's one of the best looking rainbows. I think that the rainbow itself can kind of look ugly because there's no contrast, it's all shimmery and whatnot, and it might not actually fit the shape. Like this character, the Mecha Droid, I don't think it looks good in rainbow. Maybe if it had some color accents, like around the edge, or the feet, or the hands, or like the little top nubs, if they were like a black color to contrast the rainbow. But when it's just straight rainbow, the whole thing, I think it kind of looks mid. I'm gonna be so pissed if they're like, yeah, actually, when you start stacking enough blueprints, the older ones you stacked there start disappearing. Bro, I'll flip out. Like, don't do anything to my blueprints. Stop touching my blueprint. So this gold legendary, or this diamond legendary, Lily. Yeah, I know. I have a feeling that's what happened to that rainbow one. I'm like, oh, bitching about like, oh, it all disappeared. I didn't build it fast enough, and then I started stacking a bunch of them on top of it. Game can only render so many at a time, so then it deletes the oldest one. Sucks to suck, I guess. I'm just gonna sell all these. You guys saw how easily I can get them, right? So if anybody needs help or whatever, let me know. I just need to get 21 billion again. So it cost me 21 billion to get rank 15 Rebirth, and now it's 21 billion to put another droid station right here. Yeah, see, that's the shitty part, man. One disappear with only three on the ground. That's also like that's infuriating. It makes me feel like there's a dev running around invisible just taking people's shit, which I know is very schizo coded, but it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I'll check under the base and see if I can find it because I got that Rainbow R7 from the conveyor belt and it cost me full fucking price. Well, good. I don't care. Hopefully they patch the other broken shit, like me losing my $360 million blueprint because it fucking bounced around. They patch that shit. They want to patch people having fun, but they're not going to patch the game-breaking bugs. Typical video game faggot shit. Oh no, people are actually enjoying our game because of an exploit. Holy shit, we gotta patch it! The jetpacks work on the better systems. If you have a shittier system, the jetpack will suck. Not trying to talk shit on your system or anything, but my daughter plays with the jetpack on the Switch, and it sucks because the system can't handle the rendering. Because the jetpack makes the character move so fast, that means it has to render that much faster, and it creates a lot of lag. So the jetpack is not... The jetpack, they're probably going to make it move slower in order to make it not... Because this is all Unreal Engine 5. Y'all got to remember, this is cutting-edge game engine rendering. Cutting-edge game engine lighting. Unreal Engine 5 is the current generation of hyper-realistic and general physics game rendering. So, it's they say like, oh, it's Fortnite, it's Fortnite. It is Fortnite, but Fortnite uses Unreal Engine 5 right now. It's not 2020 Fortnite. Okay, it's 2026 Fortnite. So that's the kind of thing. If you look at these, look at the particles moving inside of this thumbnail. There, you've got clouds, you've got embers, you've got fire moving around in the back of a thumbnail. This one here, the same thing. You got clouds, you've got embers, you've got the little gold grid that moves over the character model. Not to mention, it reacts with light. Like as you move, it reacts. It's like a 3D image. You can kind of see behind it a little bit. Like, this is and all of these things, like, look at this guy, he has all these little textures and patterns. This guy has particles flying around his head. All of these coins are glaring, shimmering, and spinning. The friggin' bases are RGB. Like, this is a lot to render and a lot for a game to handle, to produce. While you're like, well, it has to render it as fast as you turn your head. So just take that into account when you're doing certain shit, when you're playing it on certain machines. Alright, so I showed you all copious amounts of droids that pour out of the common missions, the gold legendaries that pour out of common missions. So now we're going to run some 10-minute missions, some uncommon missions. Let's see what comes out of that. First one will be done in 6 minutes. Actually, I think 4 minutes. This has a rainbow over there. That would be nice. It would be cool to see what kind of droids come out of that one. You know, ever since I left my homeland, I've always wanted to work on droids on the space shuttle. It's always been a dream of mine since I was a little boy. I studied real hard and I went to MIT to learn about the robots. Now look at me, here I am, making billions of credits, making the robots. RGB base, we are really coming up now in the world. Golly, I'm sure I'm hungry. Going to have to eat some leftover pizza from last night. Should we hit the blinker on the Benjamin? What do you guys say in the chat? Huh? What do you think? It's 2:27 here. It's Blinkerton time, yeah? Blinker chat with the live resin. Oh shit! Michelle's back. Michelle's back. Would you just get out of school? 6-7. Are you a Canadian Michael or an American Michelle? Are you a Canadian, French-Canadian Michelle? Or are you an American Michelle or American Michael? Michael Mills, baby. Hell yeah. My first trans viewer. Thank you for coming in. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate your views. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe. YouTube keeps muting my live streams because they don't like the Star Wars Cantina music. They're copywriting my shit, by the way. It's super annoying. Alright, Michelle, just don't spam, okay, you Canadian idiot. I want to be a Canadian idiot. Drinking maple syrup, wearing denim. We're all socialist commies who gave up our guns. Now we have a bunch of Indians running the country. Fuck. You want to be a Canadian idiot. Way too many Indians, bro. I know, dude. They're fucking G-maxing crazy, dude. And it's crazy because they're on our border, right? Like, it's if your neighbor had 100 Indians move in with them, even though it was a big house, even though they had plenty of land, but if they had let's say that your neighbor started construction on a compound and they moved 100 Indian family members in next door to you, wouldn't you be a little bothered by it? Don't. If you say no, you're a fucking liar. Bro, Texas is getting bad right now because Governor Greg Abbott did the same thing Trump did, where he signed agreements with India saying, you guys will get a certain amount of H-1B visas, unlimited, that's the amount. You guys can have a certain amount of immigrants come into my state and my country if you give us beneficial trade deals financially. So let's say we buy aluminum from you and we build trucks, we build Toyota Tundra trucks in Texas, and they need that aluminum and steel from India. And if we get it at a cheaper price margin, then we can make more money for the people working there, and have the more money for the CEOs that can donate to my campaign. That's how immigration works nowadays. It's not people coming trying to get away from something that's bad in their life. It's people scamming and lying on forms coming to America because the idiots running the country have taken advantage of quid pro quo backroom deals so that they can get paid and we get fucking invaded. It's insane. Fuck you too, Michelle. You suck. You're probably Indian. That's why you're so retarded and all you can do is spam. So here, homie, enjoy the 10-minute timeout. I know your brain is so underdeveloped that you can't possibly wait 10 minutes to come back and be a dick. So have fun doing something else. Anyways, let's check these fucking... Yo, chill. Don't come into my channel and tell me to chill. If you want somebody to chill, tell the people that are being douchebags in the chat to chill. They're the ones killing the vibe. Look at how many messages got deleted by the person that was spamming. I don't need to chill. I am fucking chill. I'm playing a video game. Reported for racism? It's not racist to not want 100 fucking weirdos to move in next door to you. So... I don't give a shit if you're upset about it. This is my country. My family built this country. I built this country. I put in 3 decades of my life fucking building this country. Y'all think you can come here in the last 10 years and fucking claim it as your own? Well, guess what? You're going to have to fight me for it. So fucking get ready, homie. Yeah, I know the internet is worldwide, but this shit's happening locally, bro. He just, homie is talking about Texas. I live in Chicago. The internet is not America. Okay. If you got a problem with what I'm saying because your brain is too shallow and not open-minded enough to at least hear me out and try to understand the points I'm making, leave. We don't need low IQ people in this bitch. You need to be at least over IQ to be vibing in here, homie. Come to O Block? Meet me there? Oh, shit. We got niggas in here. The niggas found us. Okay. Come to O Block. Why? The entire point of real estate is so that people can pay more money to live away from you. You know that, right? I'm not MAGA, dude. I don't even fuck with Trump. You're a retard. You're full retard. City guy, what's up, baby? How you doing? You got a concert today, right? Where do I need to take you? Back to Krieger? Okay. What time? Alright. So, I'll take you there at like 5. You're full MAGA. See through your teeth. Bro, fuck MAGA. MAGA's full retard. Republicans are full retard. Democrats are full retard. Like, you gotta get... If you can't figure this shit out and wrap your head around this stuff, man, you're not gonna make it. L for the people that aren't gonna make it because they still think that we can change the world by voting. The only way we change anything is through our money. And it's not through violence. Violence literally solves nothing, bro. Do you know what happened in World War II and when the Russians were trying to invade Germany and get to West Germany, get into Berlin? They threw hundreds of millions of people at the war effort and they just all died. And they're like, oh, they didn't actually win. The Germans actually just ran out of food and gave up. So hundreds of millions of people gotta die? That shit don't work. The only thing that works is fucking with the money. You fuck with the money, you fuck with everything. You can't even have war without money. So, be more careful about what you guys do with your money. Save your money. Hold on, like buying skins and shit. That's cool every once in a while, but don't be like, I'm buying a skin every paycheck so I can flex on my friends on the internet that don't even give a shit about me and don't even know I'm real because this is a video game. Don't fucking buy skins in here, folks. This is a free-to-play game. This is a free experience. Take advantage of it. They're counting on it to trick you, and you give them money. Don't give these fuckers money. These people are evil. This is the Epstein class. We gotta scam them like they're scamming us. And if you haven't figured that out yet, you're not gonna make it, homie. You're gonna be a wage slave. You're gonna just, and I guess it's everybody's choice. We need wage slaves, but you don't have to be. We got an epic amp walker over here. It's going in the shredder. If you need this one, let me know. But right now, it's going in the shredder. The Jawas are going to eat them. The Jawas shit in the street. The Jawas get run over by trains every time there's a train. The Jawas are inbred. The Jawas are invading through visa fraud. I need a Rainbow B1 Heavy, but I'm chip maxing right now. 12K. Woof! 12K, big dick energy over here. You need a Rainbow B1 Heavy. Alright, let me see what I can do for you. VT Killer Monkey X sent me a friend request. Alright. I'll take your friend request, but I'm not accepting your party invites. White Killer Monkey? YouTube Killer Monkey or White Killer Monkey? Is this one of the... if this is somebody in the chat that's chimping out trying to troll me right now, it's not going to work, homie. Sass Brad 007? We got a sassy Brad over here trying to get in the party. See, I'm dead, bro. That's gotta be YouTube, not White. White Monkey Killer. Imagine having that as your name and you actually are racist. Trying to get blueprints? Brad Rooks. Alright, I'm gonna open up the party. We got 4 slots. I'm gonna open up the party for 4 people to come in and get blueprints. But it's gonna be in a little while. I know y'all just got out of school, but we're going to have to exhibit some patience here, okay? Just like when we run a 4-hour mythic mission, you need to exhibit a little bit of patience, okay? So let's just try an hour-long course. It's a random epic generated name. That's funny. Sassy Brad. How do you like the game so far? I quit playing, to be honest. Lonely Girls. I give this game an 8 out of 10. Because if I had to give it a 5 scale number, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. But if I had to give it a 10 scale, I'd give it 8 out of 10. Because there are some minor things that could really be polished up and fixed that would make the game experience a lot more enjoyable and sustainable. But, I'm not a game developer. I'm just a freaking weirdo on YouTube playing on his PlayStation, streaming on the YouTube. Can't believe that chimp called me fucking MAGA seething from my teeth. Fuck that, man. MAGA's trash. Bro, if they started adding boss fights. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They need to have a boss fight that recharges. They need to have a rechargeable, like a boss fight timer that spawns here, that spawns wherever. Like, put 3 rechargeable boss fights in this bitch that drop chips. Let a boss fight drop 100 chips, between 50 and 100 chips. Like, let it be on a random, spinner. A boss fight could go on a timer in any of these spots, and that would be sick. That would fix it. People wouldn't need to do this because they could just do a boss fight. Make the space missions give upgrade chips. They don't give anything but money and blueprints. Another droid I don't need. Am I right, chat? What's up? Let's put this guy in the... Not right now. The lobby is invite only right now. Like I said, it's going to be a little while. I'll open up the lobby I'm gonna open up the lobby. Y'all gonna have so many gold legendary blueprints pouring out your ass. They're gonna be popping out your ears. I have to shred them like so many. It's annoying. Wait until I get that BB-8 Mythic, and then a 1 minute 34-second mission turns into an 8-second mission, and I'm running 5 missions at once at 8 seconds apiece. I don't know how that's gonna work technically because I feel like it takes longer for the ship to leave the platform and come back down to the platform than 8 seconds allows. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work, unless my math is just wrong, which is totally possible. But if you get the Mythic BB-8, it says it gives you a 300% bonus mission speed to your. Oh, look at that! A gold B2RB on the conveyor belt. Excuse me. It's 2:42. We got our top fans in here, folks. Chris Bra, Daz X61, and Brad Rooks. Love you guys. Thank you for being my top active chatters. So as you can see here, folks, we only need 52 billion credits to hit rank 16 on the Rebirth. We've already gotten all of our legendaries. Do you get diamond legendaries from your missions, or is gold? You can get rainbow legendaries from the missions. The mission reward is dependent on the droid in the spot completing the mission. So the higher rarity, the higher tier droid you put into those missions, the higher rewards you're going to get. For example, this is a rainbow legendary R7. This is a rainbow legendary BB9. This is a rainbow legendary BB9. This is a diamond legendary R7 that I will quickly be swapping out with the next rainbow legendary I get. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you can see here, I'm running common missions. I'm spamming common missions. They take 1 minute 34 seconds. And look what they've been dumping on me. Gold legendaries. The higher difficulty you run those missions, the better rewards you're going to get. How long were you doing the glitch? I wasn't doing the glitch. 2000, bro, I'm fucking Rebirth 15. I've been playing since May 1st. 2,000 chips on top of upgrading all of my shit. I turned a diamond into a rainbow on legendary. It cost me 4,000 chips. I earned those 4,000 chips. Am I gonna go do the glitch and get some chips when I'm not playing the game off stream AFK? Probably, but I'm not. I'm not doing it right now. Like, it still works, I guess. Look at this. Look at this Sherbert looking ass house. Look at this ARGB fan header looking ass house. Look at my ice cream sandwich looking ass house. Fruity Tooty looking ass house. So common missions are the best? No, common missions, once you put a max tier droid inside of your space shit, they will produce legendaries, gold legendaries. It's not the best. It's the fastest. It pays the most because if you do it a bunch, it'll pay you over and over and over. Billy! Billy's a huge fan of Donald Duck. What's the best droid? I don't know. It's up to you, man. Put any rainbow legendary. No, you can put a BB9 there too. You can put a BB9 there. You can put. Come on, boy. You can put a BB9 there. You can put an R7 in there. You can do whatever you want, man. Try experiment, figure it out. You'll see. You will see. Excuse me. The R7 is an easy way to get your foot in the door by putting legendaries into your astromech spot. But putting any astromech here, whether it's an R7, what's the best spaceship mission to get rainbow? If you want to get rainbows, you're gonna have to run legendary and mythic. If you want rainbow legendaries, you're gonna have to run legendary and mythic missions. If you want to get rainbow epics and golds to fill out your droid X, that should be your goal. Filling out your droid X will make you every rebirth requirement already met. The rebirth requirements are droids. Filling out your droid X ensures that you will meet every requirement when you do the next rebirth. That means all you have to do is focus on money. What's the best in your opinion, or does it not matter? I think that it doesn't matter as far as BB9 or R7. All that matters is the rank and the rarity. So like this Diamond Legendary will not do rewards as well as this Rainbow Legendary. That's why I put them right across from each other so that I could see them. Billy, hold on, I gotta help my boy. So basically, I put the Rainbow Legendary R7 here and the Diamond Legendary R7 here so I can compare results when I complete the missions. And what I found is the higher level you put, the higher level and higher rarity droid that you put in the spot, excuse me, as long as it's an astromech. If you put like a working droid or a fighting droid in there, I'm not sure that'll work. I saw somebody had a proto roller in there. I was like, what the fuck? I haven't tried that yet. I just think it's a waste to put, if you want it to be as efficient as possible and you're trying to min-max this, it would make more sense to have the astromech in there instead of the proto roller, which is a working droid. Go back in timeout for 30 minutes, Michelle. Are they going to add better droids? I'd hope so. Why wouldn't they? Maybe not. Maybe this is as good as you're going to get. You better learn to like it. Or maybe they're going to add C-3PO. Maybe they're going to add other droids from Grogu, the Grogu movie. So for just grinding out rebirths, is it better to choose ship missions for legendary or mythic because it takes way too long for the mythics? You should be run if you're rank 12, you should have at least 4 ship bays, right? Run 2 on mythic and then run 2 on everything else. Like, it's that simple. Run 1 on mythic and run 3 on everything else. And then at the end of the night when you're going to log off, run all 4 on mythic. It doesn't this is simple stuff, folks. They could definitely add a Bible multiplayer to this chip. They definitely need to add a Bible multiplayer. I think that they need to add boss fights that reward you with chips and make the space missions reward you with chips, because why wouldn't these missions give you upgrade chips? You're using a droid to conduct the mission. A droid comes up saying mission complete, reward ready. Why wouldn't upgrade chips for the droids be a reward option? They even show it. Actually, they don't. They're black, so they don't show. Getting only money just seems silly. So here's something to notice, right, folks? Do you see the rewards on the bottom left-hand side, how there are percentages? Gold 35, diamond 28, rainbow 7, money. Secret chips gaining spot works perfect for getting chips. Yeah, but that's not going to last, and that's not sustainable, and that's a bug. So they need to change the way we get chips by adding boss fights that give out 50 to 100 chips, by adding chips as a reward from your space missions that a droid is doing. If a droid is doing the task, then you should get a reward that can upgrade the droid. Right? That only makes sense. But, so back to where I was saying about these rare reward statistics, common has 35, and then rare has 37, right? But look at rainbow. Rainbow on common is 7%, and then on rare is 5%. You have the highest chance of rainbows on common based on that statistic. Now, when you have legendary droids in there, you're going to have a higher chance for legendary drops. So if you use their math, you have a 7% chance each mission reward to get a legendary rainbow. I mean, you wouldn't have to run around the map for 4,000 chips if you could get chips as a reward from your space missions and as a reward for fighting bosses. Mini boss fights, like 3 or 4 little mini boss fights. Or how about this? Not even a mini boss fight. How about a mini game that when you go on a mission, you get a little ping that says, "Hey, you need to fight in this star battle, space battle," and then you shoot like you know how when you're in the Millennium Falcon and Chewie and Luke, they get inside of the laser turret. The laser turret mini game would be a sick ass way to add chips into the game. You can just no, I'm on PS5. Slim. I'm retarded. So yeah, take a look the stats don't change except from common to everything else. This is also something that's broken. The stats should change as you go up in difficulty and time on these missions. But mythic reward ratio is the same exact as the reward ratio for rare rewards. If you guys haven't noticed that yet, hopefully you do now. Why is the highest mission Magito is now 4 hours? Before it was 8 hours for me. Because I have a rainbow legendary in there, which is the highest rarity astromech that you can put in there. So you see the reward statistics, they don't change. Better droid is pilot, faster time, exactly. And better rewards, right? That's what we're talking about right now. But a way to game the system is you see every other mission except for the common reward mission, it's 5% for a rainbow, whereas on the common, it's 7%. I'm not making it up. It's right there on this. It's there on the screen. This is the game. You can see it yourself. I found the ground mech. Find getting the ground mech impossible. The ground mech does drop on the conveyor, but it is pretty rare. I also think that there's a time of day issue. I think that there's like a time of day meta that certain droids spawn at a certain time of day. You can't really tell what time of day it is in the game, but there is a sunset function. Why are people's droids gone? But I don't know how that's possible. Because the game, it's an island, guys. You guys remember, this is not a fleshed out real game. This is just an island. How we go from 20 viewers to 7? Everyone's like, fuck this, I want to see droids. This guy's yapping too much. That's okay. Assign +4 pickaxe droid will reduce time, I think. The time of your missions gets reduced by the rarity and the level of your droid that's attached to the mission. It has nothing to do with your companion. Because my companion right now is 40% droid crafting speed. If you guys don't know about that, can you rebirth past 15? Yes, you can rebirth to 20. I'm at 15 right now, and I have everything I need for 16. I just need to get the money. You can go to 20. The reason I know you can go to 20 is because this unlockable lightning item is rebirth 20. So the rebirth goes to 20 at least. That's just for right now. In my opinion, it's all just RNG. It is RNG, but if you use certain statistics in your favor, like once they showed you those statistics in the mission, if they're true, you can use those against the RNG. It's not random if you know the statistics. That's what I'm trying to say. No. There's plenty. I never use a plus pickaxe companion. They bet just to use a worker. Highest rank. I mean, the pickaxe companion is good for recycling, but it's also, I guess it's good for. So let's see, right? What's the best mission for Rainbow? The hardest mission. The best mission for Rainbow is the hardest missions because that's how they reward you. It's you do a harder, longer mission, you get a better reward. But if you don't want to do that and you want to do it quickly, how many? So you can do this in 4 hours and 26 minutes, or you can do this 40 times in the same time, right? Less. You could do this 400 times, right? So now that you have to just roll the dice 400 times. If you roll the dice 400 times, you have a higher likelihood to hit a 7 than if you just roll the dice 4 times. Statistically. All right, folks? This is math. This is math shit. Do you see numbers? The BB-8 won't be out until the mission or the event is out. Everybody keeps mentioning the BB-8. There's an event right here. This event will be the BB-8 event. It says it literally right here. BB-8 event. What we need to do is focus on getting our money up. 52 billion credits is a lot of credits, and I only have 4 right now. I've been yapping with y'all and running missions. It would be sick if there was like pod races. I think that this map is large and circular enough. You just have pod races on the map. And then depending on what droids you put in your pod, it could make it be like a tier of racing. So like A tier, B tier, C tier. Does that make sense? It's just another way that you could use your droids. Is if you could put your droid inside your pod racer, and then you go up in the ranks. Yes, you're able to get past Rebirth 15. You can get to Rebirth 20. Complete your droid X, and you will be able to get to Rebirth 20. I promise. I promise you, complete your droid X and you can rebirth too. I was about to say, is that my Rainbow R7 wrong? You have to complete the droid X because the requirements for the rebirths are droids. See how that works? Once you complete the droid X, you will meet every rebirth requirement until the rebirth requirement is for BB-8, which is not in the game yet because the BB-8 event has not happened. If I'm wrong, put in the link to someone with a BB-8 in the game that has it on video. There won't be one because the BB-8 event hasn't happened yet. It's just fucking 10-year-olds lying to each other. You guys get that, right? If you get all of the Rainbow Legendaries, you will be able to get all of the rebirths. That makes sense, guys? 300% astromech mission speed. If there was somebody who had a BB-8 and they were doing 300% astromech mission speed, they would be the highest viewed live streamer in this game category because they would be able to do mythics in an hour and a half. Yeah, BB-8 is so trash. It's because it's Disney shit, man. And Disney made BB-8, so Disney has the rights over that IP, and Disney negotiated with Fortnite to have this created through the Epic Studios. So, yeah, it would be cool. Really fucking sick. A Mandalorian basilisk droid. You guys know about that shit? Mandalorians used to ride in on these massive droids that are kind of like dragons, but they call them basilisks. And they would rain down hellfire and they would actually drop in from outer space on these droids because they were so big and badass. They would take all the heat and the like momentum from blasting in from space. Look up a Mandalorian Basilisk droid. So for those droids needed for Rebirth, do you need them in the lounge or working, or are they indexed? Does that count? Yeah, if you don't have to have them in the lounge and working, but you're going to want to because they're the highest earning droids in the game. So like your epics, I have an epic right here. It's earning 5K. If I had a legendary there, it'd be earning 10K. So you don't need to have them in your in like they just need to be in the Droidex to hit the quota for the Rebirth. But you're going to want to have them working because they're legendary rainbows. They earn the most. They're the top tier of the droid rarity, right? Does that make sense? Rebirth 14, good job, man. Congrats. That's good shit. Just getting money now. Yep. The money is the biggest problem when it get into those when you get into these higher rebirths. It's asking for like 21 billion credits for the rebirth, and then you unlock like a worker station from this rebirth, and then to actually use the rebirth, the worker station that you just unlocked, it's another 21 billion credits. They're really trying to slow us down here, boys, but we can't let them. We can't let them slow us down. These fucking epic nerds are going to learn. We're going to be the #1 players in the world. We're going to show these idiots who's fucking boss. When we become the #1 players in the world, then we can tell them how to make the game. Does that make sense? That's the goal. We're going to tell them how to make a good Star Wars game. Finally, we've waited years for a good Star Wars game. A Star Wars game that has PvP. A Star Wars game that has multiplayer. A Star Wars game that has base building and has droids and has spaceships and has lightsabers. We've been waiting for this for years. We're not going to let them take it away from us. We're going to take the ball and run with it. They gave us an inch, and we're taking a mile. The cat's out of the bag, folks. You can't put it back in. Battlefront does have it, but Battlefront is not running on Unreal Engine 5. The new Battlefronts suck. They're run by EA. Epic sucks too. But I like this because they put a development kit in this game with the Star Wars Islands that lets anybody make a game. And because it lets anybody make a game, that means that it's easy to do so because the UI is accessible and it is not as complicated as traditional game development. Because they've created tools that let normal people make games via islands in Fortnite. And that is the future of gaming. When an indie island game is better than a AAA Star Wars developed game, that is when the whole Star Wars game ecosystem will change. Because these AAA titles that put out shitty AI Star Wars slop, like, what was that game that Star Wars Renegade or something? Star Wars, it was like a smuggler girl who had an axolotl for a pet, or whatever the fuck. That game sucked. Okay? If you're gonna do a Star Wars game, it needs to be either a non-traditional Star Wars game that's very niche and hits a certain spot, like bounty hunting or droid making or whatever, like freighter spaceship. Like imagine semi-truck simulator or whatever the fuck that's called, but as Star Wars, and you're driving freighters around. And you're like going to move cargo from Dagobah to Tatooine, and you stop off, and you hear about one of those angels that those pilots we're talking about in episode 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much potential for this, but it's just a bunch of blue hairs and retards running the show. So the least creative people are the ones that latch onto something that everybody else latches onto. Remember that. The least creative people latch onto things that everyone latches onto. What is the trend that you see in game development right now? Everybody's the same. They're all blue-haired women or gay dudes, right? Game development right now is blue-haired women and gay dudes. Well, that means that you have to think outside of that box of blue-haired women and gay dudes to actually come up with something creative, come up with something innovative than what's currently being offered. Hopefully this opportunity through the Fortnite Star Wars Island Development Kit, it can let us come up with some real shit. Do you think they fixed this glitch? Yes, they'll fix the glitch. Stop asking that same fucking question. Holy shit, bro. You don't need my validation to tell you, do I think they'll fix a glitch? They're gonna fix a glitch. If a glitch breaks a game, that's gonna get fixed. Last Star Wars game I enjoyed a lot playing was Fallen Order and Fallout Jedi Survivor. I like that game too. I like the visuals of it. I like the combat of it. I like the dialogue of it. But I don't like the puzzles. They leaned in so hard with puzzles like they're trying to be Zelda for 2020, like the 21st century. It's like, come on, man. Or like, give us the option to like skip the puzzles and then put in a different type of game mechanic that tests the character. The puzzles are frustrating, dude. I'm just too retarded to do puzzles, I guess. You love Zelda, you love puzzles, dude. Probably won't get patched before the BB-8 event. Maybe. Who knows? I don't care. It doesn't matter, folks. If you can't figure out how to do this by looking on Twitter, looking on YouTube, looking on TikTok, looking on Instagram, looking on Twitch, if you can't figure it out, you don't need to be doing it. If you can't figure it out, if you need someone to go into a lobby and make that for you, make that happen for you, then you're a retard. Okay? And you need to go out and touch grass. Pick up a book. Gain some critical thinking skills. You're going to die. You're going to starve to death in the rain. Okay? Like, folks, it's just fucking chips. It's just chips. Touching grass with VR glasses count? I guess so. If you're in the park and you got your Quest 3 on, but you're actually like sitting in the park, I'll allow it. Because at that point, you're just a fucking android. Am I right, dude? I think it's good to collect more of it. If they remove the glitch, it's better to have it more in stock. Wow, man. Sick room temperature IQ take. It's good to have more of the thing that I need, because I need this thing, and when they take it away, I will have more of it. Come on, dude. Are you fucking 12? I swear to God, I hope you're 12. You're like, no, I'm 20. We're cooked. We're fully fucking cooked, folks. Well done. Just a little change of pace. Let's fight some stormtroopers, am I right? Hello, Diego Sala Diaz. Are you here to ask stupid questions too? Oh, fuck, I just want to eat tacos, man. Is it Tuesday yet? Shoot, it is Tuesday. Today's Taco Tuesday. I really like the concept of the BR Galactic Siege, but it is so insanely imbalanced. Yeah, the concept of Galactic Siege is sick, but have you tried the Mandalorian roguelike wave game? Try that one out. Actually, do you want to see me stream it right now? Well, you've got a huge stick up your ass. I'm writing for the first time, trying to be nice. But if you want, I can write differently. You can write however you want. I will never censor you unless you're spamming the chat, because spamming the chat takes away an opportunity for somebody else to make a comment. So, I mean, no offense. I'm just having a fucking laugh. We're just bullshitting on stream. Okay, so since nobody has seen it yet, well, we have 24 viewers here? Holy shit, guys. Chat. We're fucking doing it. First time hearing about it? Okay. Somebody made, let me just make sure. Here's the thing, right? If I leave this lobby while I have blueprints sitting out that aren't being worked on, the blueprints will disappear. No cap. No cap, Unk. This shit's the real time. Can you show like a window mode? No, I'm on PS5. I'm gonna just get rid of these real quick and then we'll switch over. It's all good. I want to pop these fools in the lounge. How long did it take you to get Rebirth 15? Because I'm struggling with lower Rebirths. Well, today's the 5th day it's been out. Today's the 5th day it's been out. I've been playing for 5 days. For example, last night, you might lose viewers by doing that. I don't care if I lose viewers by doing it. I'm gonna show you the game. We're in Fortnite Star Wars, and I haven't tried it yet either, and I want to play it. This is my stream. I don't care about viewers, bro. I fucking stream on PS5 without a camera through the microphone and the controller. Think I give a shit about viewers, bro? I got a full 5070 Ti fucking live streaming studio downstairs that I'm not using because I'm up here with my small children and my wife's at work. I'm a trophy wife. I'm a trophy husband, y'all. I stay at home dad. That's why I'm playing this damn video game so much, y'all. I'm no life in this shit. Just keeping it real with you. That's why I like this game, because I can put it down real quick and like take care of my kids, and the game doesn't get fucked up. I haven't been able to play video games since I had little babies because so many of the video games that I like require an intense amount of focus, and you can't really pause it or put the game down. This game, I can just sit here on the jetpack and just like go do whatever I want to do and chill. That's a really cool part of a video game that I think has been missed out on by game developers. People need to be able to pause the game. People need to be able to chill and go take a shit and grab a drink and do stuff without worrying about losing progress, getting griefed. Game developers are sleeping on the fact that people that play games are getting older, having kids. They're also getting younger because their kids are playing games. But they should also realize that people that play games have kids too, and you know, it's nice to be able to just pause the game and put it away. But now that I've talked everybody out of the chat, we'll go to that other game mode. What do you see? If you could hit that like and sub for me, even if you don't come back or you want to unsub later, that'd be sweet. I just need the dopamine now and something to show my wife that makes it look like I actually did something today. So, Polish your boy, hit me with that like and sub so I can show her my notifications like, look, 3 new subs. Doing it, babe. We'll put this on an hour. I'm just an old boomer that has played too much World of Warcraft and played Fortnite festivals to my other relaxation games since I like rhythm a lot. Hey, that's cool. Fortnite Festival, isn't that basically like Guitar Hero? I could have swore. Where'd you get the name Bungalow Bill from? So it's not Bungalow Bill, because that is a Beatles song. But it's Bungalow Bill. And that was from a buddy who had a speech impediment And he said something funny, and it turned into like a joke that we all had it in front of our names, and then he passed away, and then everybody thought like, oh, we shouldn't have it on our name since he's dead. But I'm like, fuck that, we should have it on our name because he's dead, because he doesn't get to live anymore. I'm gonna let him live through me, so I kept my name as Bungalow Bill because it's a joke from a typo speech impediment. Holy cow, that's his channel lore, guys. I don't really ever talk to people. Whatever they do in the next update, they have to add another way to earn credits too. I'm not fucking grinding 10k credits with you. Bro, you don't have to grind 10k credits by flying anywhere. Upgrade your droids, you bum. Look at that, 24 million on one. Upgrade your droids, dude. Min-max the earning potential. Multiply your working development kits. Come on, dude. You don't have to grind this shit. You can just play right. I'm using legendary rainbow droid and not getting legendary. I mean, it's a 7% chance, right? So look at the... You're using a rainbow legendary and you're not getting legendary? Does that mean you're getting rainbow epic? Screw the credits. We need multiplier chips. Yeah, Super Gramps. It was nice. Thank you. It is sad, but it's nice. I mean, those credits for upgrading droids, not money. Yeah, well, you know, you gotta do this. I got a diamond, epic, and credits, yeah. Well, keep doing it. You did it one time. Look at the percentage when you open the mission, homie. It says it gives you a 7% chance for a rainbow. And then the other numbers, I don't fucking remember. That's crazy. A kid in the chat just does it one time. He's like, why did I do it one time and I didn't get a legendary like you did? Like, bro, maybe because I got 7 legendaries over here working. Maybe it's a cumulative effort. Did you ever think about that? I didn't until just now. Maybe it's because it's determined by the overall amount of legendaries you have working in that station. Did you ever think about that, hombre? Huh? Happy Taco Tuesday. Habla no español. Me rojo es pene. Me pene es rojo. Yo, I'm add you, okay? Alright, that doesn't mean I'm gonna add you back, homie. I don't know you. I do the 2 droids on the side help at all the space mission. I'm 19, motherfucker. Ain't no kid talking out your ass, ME. Okay, so what? You're gonna be just like me in a couple years, you dumbass. You ain't got no kid? Well, then you're fucking retarded because you need to have kids. That's how the human race continues. That's how you make better people. If you don't have better people than you are, then the assholes win. The assholes are having people, and their people are assholes. So if you want to have better people, you need to make them. You need to be better. And if you can't handle that, then fucking check out already. You know the way out, homie. I'm not talking about you. There's 20 other people in the chat right now. The world doesn't revolve around you just because you click it into the chat box, homie. I got more energy than I know what to do with, my guy. And this is a perfect outlet for me to get out my sassy bitchiness because my wife hates it when I'm a sassy bitch to her. So I'd rather be a sassy bitch to you guys because I think you at least get a kick out of it. Been in my stream the longest, then how come you don't have any XP? Let's check the top fans. TTV Chroma, you're number 4. So you're not even in the top 3. Get your money up, not your funny up. I'm just messing with you, dude. This is all jokes. I don't dislike any of you here. I appreciate every one of you that are typing into this little chat box. That lets YouTube know this is what people want to see. This is what people want to do. So, thank you. I'll accept your friend request, but I'm not accepting any party invites. Yes, I'm from the US, but I've lived all over the world. I lived in Japan. I've lived in Mexico. I've lived in like 38 of the 50 states. You're 7 miles from Detroit. I'm right outside Chicago. So we're actually Midwestern neighbors. I'm far enough outside Chicago where it's cheap to live. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper. But I'm close enough to Chicago where I go to Chicago to go see shows on the weekends with my wife. No, I live on 7 Mile and Joy Road. Okay. That was probably cool when Eminem was cool, but now it's just the hood. Living in the hood isn't cool. So, you know that. You live there. I used to live in the hood. I lived in the hood in Jersey and Philly. The hood sucks. The hood is ass. I technically live in the hood now because it's majority black and it's cheap rent. So, but I live in a little spot that has its own police department and its own little town. Yeah, I don't give a shit about Eminem. He's a Jew. Kisses the wall, dude. Eminem wears a little yarmulke under his little blonde wig, bro. I ain't even lying. Fact check me, Grok. Let's see what the fighters are earning. What did you mean? It's like, how did a white rapper become so famous? We didn't really recognize it when we were young because we're like, oh yeah, it's because he's really good at rapping. Well, as you can see, the two droids here attached to the side are also attached to the mission terminal. And there's another hose or another tube here. Well, they will attach to this mission terminal once I get 21 billion credits. So, 50% of the population in the U.S. were Jewish. Never in a million years. Never in a million years has that ever happened or will that ever happen. You know why? Because they're trash. They don't even have babies like that. They just kill babies. It's the same logic of Beyonce winning every single Grammy, no matter what the fuck she shouts in the mic. Yeah, all the single ladies was a catchy hook and a bunch of chicks that got divorced that year, so it got to the Billboard top charts. Tell me I'm lying. Put your hands up. We just got divorced. Took my husband's car and I took the bitch's house. He's got a girlfriend, but she's fat and ugly, and I'm getting liposuction and fillers in my mouth. 50% Jews, 30% black people, 10% of the rest of the world, and 10% of the U.S. population. You're tripping, Hexu. You're on some conspiracy theory shit. Yo, Rihanna over Beyonce all day. Except, you know what? Rihanna deserved to get punched in the face. She gave Chris Brown herpes. Everybody forgets that. Everyone's like, Chris Brown hit Rihanna in the face. Chris Brown hit Rihanna in the face when he found out she gave him herpes. That's the gift that keeps on giving, folks. He hit her once, she hit him for a lifetime. On God. Alright, we're going to switch over to the roguelike. Oh, what do we got? Another diamond, another golden legendary we don't need. Alright, now we're going to go to the roguelike. You're trying to get out of this game? It's so hard because it's so fun and addictive. Alright, we're returning to the lobby. We're going to leave the party. We're going to go to this roguelike Mandalorian game right here. Mando Escape. perfect skin to be playing this game, right? Mando Escape roguelike. So this is gonna be fun. I just know it. I just feel it in my bones. Now, will it have enough content to make it fun for a long time? Ooh, look at the. Ooh. I like this one. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Damn. All right, that's fine. We can do that. Consumables. Yeah, man, this is like a whole game. Coin shop. Extra reward slot. What? Second or third skin fire. I know, right? Yo, this owl skin and this one right here with the scratches. Excuse me. These are all fire, actually. This is like your grenadier tanky one. This is like your owl, like pilot one. This guy is like your gunslinger with his shotgun shells, and then you got like your classic Mando vibe right there. Lightsabers. Oh, no way. You can get lightsabers in this? Okay. This character power-ups, gun upgrades, Jedi forces. What is this? Rotating. The third one is really nice. Yeah, I like the skins. I'm really bummed out that I missed the rain. Like there was a skin that you could get that was a Mandalorian character that you can customize, and I'm bummed out that I wasn't playing the game when. Oh shit! Okay. You got that? Nice, Gramps. Lucky, dude. I contemplated buying an account that had it just so I could play it. I have the robot skin and Gustavo firing with the cape. That's nice. Yeah, I would like to get all those Mandalorian skins, but I don't know. Hopefully they'll rotate them back onto the shop when the Mandalorian movie comes out. I think it's May 22nd. Mandalorian and Grogu movie comes out May 22nd. I'm pretty sure. This is my favorite rifle. Escape Vader? Yeah, I played Escape Vader. I thought it was kind of slow paced, and I didn't really like how the character moved and how Vader can one shot you and you can't be revived. I didn't like that. Oh! They got me. Yeah, that's the way it is, man. You are playing Fortnite. You got to remember the full retard population is way higher. All right, so I got 159 coins. No way. You can pay V-Bucks to get that. Hold on. If you can pay V-Bucks to get credits in a game that somebody makes, does that mean that you can make money from making a game and you will get paid with the V-Bucks in US dollars? If that's true, whoa, dude. Because that's kind of like what? Oh shit, my bad. Okay, so that means that that's awesome because like I said, I just upgraded my computer to a 5070 Ti and I have 32 gigs of RAM and I have 4 terabytes of M.2 NVMe storage. So I could make games. I would love to make some islands. If anybody wants to hop in and make a Star Wars island, true Star Wars fans, dude, you should see the brain rot games people play. Some creators making hundreds of thousands a month. That's nuts. If y'all want to make, if you guys would love to collaborate and make a dope ass Star Wars island with me, that kind of is like Skyrim maybe, like a or a pod racing game. I think a pod racing game would be fun. I think remaking the Nintendo 64 Shadows of the Empire game in here would be very fucking sick. What do you guys think about that? How my old heads feel about Shadows of the Empire Nintendo 64 remade in Fortnite Star Wars Islands? What do you guys think? Alright, folks, I'm trying to focus so Bugs Bunny didn't die in vain. No! Oh man. What the hell? Yeah, pod racing game inside here where you can upgrade your racer and parts and maybe even put a droid in it. That would be so fucking sick. Alright, I got some coins, man. I need to upgrade some stuff, I think. Daily reward. Oh, maybe a healing power would be good. Probably, right?
Yo, what's up?
Unlock Jedi training for 400 credits.
My friend, what's up? How we doing? I make this.
Force push would be probably pretty good for like when you get spammed by them and they're rushing you, just blast them.
Oh, okay.
Hall of Fame 48 minutes and 14 seconds.
That really so
Still
bad.
not really sure. Oh, I love these pistols.
It's it. If you die, I save you, okay? If I'm done, you save me. And you also die. Wait, come on. Wait.
Let's go.
I'm done. Damn. How are you doing? Eat, bro, eat. So done. Please. Time to eat. Okay, are you ready? Bismillah. Okay. Don't move, okay? Don't move. Move. Okay. Go. Down. Put down. Yeah. Okay.
That sucks when you're doing a glitch.
Let's go, that's one.
You guys are probably going way too hard with that glitch, doing it overnight, getting 10,000 credits and shit.
Oh god, I'm dead. Oh goodness. Oh, save me. Smith. Thank you, bro. Okay. Go.
You got this, bro.
Thank you, bro. Hey. Okay.
Oh, shit, they got us both.
Shit.
Man, this game is hard. We probably need, like, a full party, huh? If we had a full party, it would probably be easier to do this.
Yeah. I have much money, 300 to 80. Okay, I mean,
All right, Fury.
How much your money?
I'm gonna go back to the Droid Tycoon, homie.
You go Wabi.
Alrighty. I can't hear you.
You wanna go
But
in the?
I see you're talking, but I can't hear you on the chat or anything. Oh, I can hear you on the stream. I'm gonna go back to Droid Tycoon and check on my missions.
You go back. Okay, sweet.
I don't think the chip glitch has been patched because I see it's still working.
Let's go. Bismillah. Doi, I'm back. Let's go. Yo, how are you doing? You want this one game?
We'll test it right now, live.
You want the skin? Okay, come down. I give you around.
I'm seeing it working on my wife's account right next to me.
Star Wars? You want the
See
Star Wars?
everybody in the chat exposing yourselves. Why'd you let this person that works for Epic get you guys expose yourselves like that?
Bro, come down, bro. Okay, let's go. I'm going game. So calm down, please.
Just ready up whenever you are.
Oh, what about this one? I don't know. Why you leave me? So, what
It's a
about this
trap.
one? That's cool.
Classic Star Wars.
You want to start with, but I want to make this. Yo,
Come
bro,
on, homie. You
watch
got
this.
5 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
4.
2.
No, wait, please. This one.
Ready up. Time is money, dude. If they can explain an easy way to 4K upgrade tokens, then I'll stop using it. If they can stop making my $369 million blueprints disappearing, then I'll stop using it. Yeah, 20K is way too much, dude. That's crazy. You don't even need 20K to upgrade one. So, like, you should have upgraded them before you... Like, when I got 4K, I would just stop and go upgrade and then come back. And I think that's how you don't get flagged. Trying to get Astro Droids, Rainbow, and use the missions like yourself? Yep, that's a good idea. It works. Look at the droid drops. It says Diamond, Rare, and Diamond Legendary. Alright, I'm gonna look at them real quick. I can't do the glitch. Do they fix it? Maybe put a patch on there. Maybe I'm fixing it. Okay, so it still costs 56 billion. Wow, dude. Almost like they listened to me and they gave us chips now. Holy cow. Look at this, folks. Look at what just happened. They changed it mid-game so that you just get... Oh my gosh. Did my stream break the mission meta? Holy shit, folks. I think my stream broke the mission meta. So 100% Rainbow on Legendary. And then they just give you chips on Mythic. Look at that, folks. We'll test this out right now. We're going to run an hour-long mission. Yeah, I mean, that is good. That is what we wanted them to do. We wanted them to give us chips as a reward for missions because it was too ridiculous. Maybe Epic were watching. I told you Epic were watching. This is the highest viewed stream of Droid Tycoon on YouTube right now. They're like, push this fucking patch. This guy's exposing all of our bullshit. Like, sir, we were going to wait until midnight to push the patch. Everybody's playing right now. They just got off of school. Like, push the fucking patch. We don't need the glitch. Just do your missions. Run your missions, guys. The missions are fun. Run your friggin' missions, man. It's not a big deal. Good. I'm glad the glitch is patched. People stop coming here asking me to do it. How send me $20 on PayPal? I'll fucking get you a lobby. How's that? No, I'm kicked off Fortnite. Whoops. Psych. I'm not. I enjoy playing this with my wife and my daughter. It's one of the only things that we can all three get on together and have fun with, and that's very rare as a parent of a teenager. So I appreciate the ability to play this game with my family. You're saying that because you reached Rebirth 15 on it. No, I didn't. My streams for the last 48 hours are on my YouTube. Watch what I did. Luckily, what you are doing now makes sense. Exactly. There's a way to fix a glitch that clears your progress. Yeah, it's called clawing back your progress. Rolling back your progress. So, glitch officially fixed, but they put chips in your mission rewards. Finally, man. That's what they should have did from the beginning. I'm glad they did it. Now, let's go see if they patched something else. Let's go see if they gave us more chips on these repair missions, because that is something that needed to be done as well. These were paying out money or 1 to 7 chips. I never got 7 chips. I only got one that was 5 chips and 3 chips. So let's see, okay. What's in here? Money. Money. So it doesn't look like they did anything to that. And when you sell droids, you get your chips. Hold on. You just say when you sell droids, you get chips? Let me see.